Good morning. Welcome to Wendy Hill Kennel. This is the 8th of March, and I don't know if it's cold at your house, but it's cold here, especially after 270-degree days. Oh, it's heaven. We are downstairs with Roxy's kids. I can't believe how big they're getting. They're all doing super good. Today they're going to get their big boy and big girl collars on. I know, I see you. I see you. And I'm going to turn them loose on the floor. I'm going to wait and put their collars on last because I don't want them to be scared. And if I put collars on them, they're going to kind of, sometimes they freak out, they lay down on the floor and they will not move. So we're going to wait and do that when we're all done. So we're going to go through the, are you going back to sleep? Are you really tired? I know, Vanessa gave you a bath. He's going to sleep. You're not going to like me. I'm going to wake you up. There goes the eyes. It's okay. We're going to wake you up. These guys are really getting huge, thick coats. Look how the colors are changing. This one's going to be pretty much this color all over when finished. It hasn't quite moved into the back yet, but it is. And you can see down in here, it's just starting to creep into the back, line up the back. I am pretty sure that all three of these are going to be sables. You're having a hissy fit down there on the end, shaking to death, aren't you? They're doing great. They really are. Vanessa shaved their face, gave them a bath, and toenails are cut. They're ready to go. So, like I said, tomorrow they'll be 4 weeks old, so they're 3 weeks, 6 days old today. We're going to put their collars on today. We tried our baby collars on. They don't fit. They're too big. These are big babies. So let me scoot you all up here. Scoot you up here. I know. I'm going to pin you in here. There you go. All right, so this is microchip number. Turns it helps if I turn it on. Okay, come on. 9787. This one says I'm out of here. And this is the female. No, this is a male. You got boy plumbing. Yes, you do. He's got boy plumbing. Look up there at Vanessa. Can you look up there at Vanessa? They're doing really good. They really are. Their coats are huge. They're getting waves and curls after their bath. And they're so soft and fuzzy. And I wish we had smell-o-vision. Oh, they smell so good. Yep, you smell so good. 3 pounds, 1.4. Are you boofing? Are you barking? Thinking about barking? I know, I'm not going to put a collar on you. I'm actually going to sit you down here and see if you'll walk around. Yeah. All right. This one is the female. You're the big girl. Yeah, you're a big girl. Yep, you're a big girl. You got big fat bellies. And she's got white on her toes. And she's also turning. She's a little bit lighter than this one is. This is more red. This is more of a buff with red mixed in it. But definitely changing. Even the back's got it all through the back now. So she's changing really fast. I still think these ears are red behind them. I still think they're going to turn out all to be different colors of sables. It's just kind of hard to tell at this point, but that's where they look like they're heading. Can you look up at Vanessa and let them see your face? Are you walking around and thinking about it? I need the microchipper and you're on top of it. Yep, you're on top of it. I'm going to move you. I don't want to scare you, but I'm going to move you. Let me show you. This makes noise. He says, I'm not impressed. 9788 is her microchip number. And we're out of neon pink, which is my favorite color. 3 pounds, 4.4. I put an order in the other day for 25 more collars of each color. So I'm hoping my neon pinks get here soon. So we're going to give her a bright orange. So she'll stick out from the rest of them and you'll be able to tell who she is. Oh, I'm not doing this right now. We'll give her the bright orange when we get there. I don't want to scare her. I'm sorry. Don't just forget about what went around your neck. All right, let me set her down. I'm going to put them away from each other so they can't feed on each other's nervousness. You went to sleep. I'm going to do you. This is the Sable Merle. I love this red. I'm not kidding you. This is the prettiest color. And it is a little lighter under here, but not a lot. It's still red. So I'm hoping this one stays a Sable Merle. My Sable Merle's, Cricket's a Sable Merle. But she's gotten so light over time that you can't really Oh, we got 2 neon. Oh, this is from something else. I'm not doing collars. I gotta get that out of my brain. I'm not doing collars right now. This is microchip 9786, and he is just really, really pretty. Let me see your eyes. Yeah. Yep, we're blue. Definitely blue. That one. We're blue. This one's got double blue eyes. So it's going to be really hard to tell right now, but give it 2 weeks and you'll be able to tell. Especially when I shoot some new pictures. Okay, you're pushing on the scale, so I got to move you. There you go. Let me zero it out. Let me see what you weigh. All right, so this is Sable Merle. 2 pounds 9 point, 2 pounds 9.4, 9.2. I think it's a little titch over 9, but it paused out when she quit moving, or he quit moving. You're gonna have really pretty eyes. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they're double blue. That's awesome. All right, so this one is the Black Phantom. Yes, you're really getting pretty. No color change showing at all. That's a good thing. I like the black and silver phantoms. These legs will probably get lighter as he gets older and turns silver, or a white, like a white gray. But look at the coat. Coat's beautiful. Yeah, you have a beautiful coat. This is a male. And let me give you a microchip number. 9791. You'll probably see them shaken. I don't pet them or soothe them when they're doing this because I don't want to reward them. So if I would pet them and love on them, they would be thinking I'm rewarding them for this habit. 3 pounds. Now if you hold real still, it'll freeze out where it's supposed to be. Oh, you're going to stand up, aren't you? Okay, great. Well, we know we're 3 pounds something. No, you gotta. When I get him to hold still, you're just going to dance in there forever, aren't you? So, well, let's just call it 3 pounds. I think he's right at 3, but he's dancing so much, I'm not going to get him to hold still so I can actually get a weight on him. All right. And I might look wet today, but I was doing dishes down here in the canning kitchen while Vanessa was upstairs giving them a bath, and I was getting soaked. So a couple things with these guys. If you have not purchased a crate yet, please plan on something no smaller than 36 inches. You don't want something small. People think that when you put them in a small crate, they're not going to potty. That's not true at all. They're going to potty whether they're in a shoebox or they're in a 5x10 kennel. So the smaller the crate you put them in, the more of a mess you have if you work all day and they're in the crate. So give them a good sized crate. Don't get anything any smaller than a 36. If you have room for a 42 or a 46, by all means get them a bigger one, especially if you work away from home. They're going to eat, sleep, and play and potty in there while you're gone. Puppies that go home at 9 weeks old, between 8 and 9 weeks old, it's like taking home a new foster kid. They don't know you. They don't know your habits, your house. They're scared to death. So don't plan on getting them whipped into housebreaking in the first 4 weeks they're home. Realistically, you are looking at 7 to 9 months old before they're going to be house trained. It's a long process. It is a repetitious process. It is a scheduled process. So don't change your lifestyle for these puppies. If you're home during the day and you work during the day, please don't keep this dog with you all day. Put it in a crate in a room that you're not in. If you don't have a room you're not in, that's fine. Don't pay any attention to them when they're in their crate. A crate is a good thing. The dogs actually learn to look at it as their home and their safe place and their secure place. So if you have this dog with you all day long and you're going to make it your hip ornament, you're going to have issues. They're never going to want to go in their crate. And when you do put them in the crate, they're going to go ballistic. They can hurt themselves in a crate by trying to bite through the wires, break their teeth off. I've had some really weird calls from clients that have had their dogs from me maybe 6 or 7 years, and now their lifestyle has changed. They're having to crate the dog. The dog has literally broken off most of its teeth. It has bloodied its mouth several times. It's gotten its head caught from bending the wires out. It has torn the plastic pan up that it sits on all day. And so you can make your dog an absolute basket case if you do not give it time by itself. So it's great to play with it. Get it out of the crate, take it outside, run its energy off, play with it for a little while, put it back in the crate, and go back to doing whatever you normally do. Don't change your life for this dog. Do not stay home with this dog. There are cases of, I have heard, where a family was going to go out to eat. They had one of our dogs. The wife was absolutely attached to the dog at the hip, did not want to go out to eat with the family, did not want to, and they were from out of state, did not want to visit. You are causing more harm to your dog by doing that. You think you're loving it, you're making it part of your family, and you are, but you're making it a person. These are not people. These are dogs. They think like a dog. They're a pack animal. Yes, they like to be with people, but they also have some independent time that they need. So please, please, crate train your dog. Don't leave it run loose in your house. It will use your house for a public bathroom. Don't be discouraged when at 6 weeks you call me after you've had the dog home for 6 weeks and go, what is wrong with this dog? I can't get it potty trained. It's just a puppy. You're realistically looking at 7 to 9 months old, I'm sorry to tell you, before this dog is going to go, I get it. You know, I go outside to potty, I come back in, I get a treat, or you play with him for a toy for a minute or two, put the toy away. It's a special toy you only play with when they've come in from outside. You don't have to use food all the time. People that use too many treats ruin their dog. They don't want to eat their dog food, then it becomes a vicious cycle because you're going, they're not eating their dog food. No, first thing I'm going to ask you is how much junk are you feeding them? Small treats, teeny tiny treats. If you're going to buy a treat, break it in lots of little pieces, or if you're going to buy Bill Jack treats, don't buy those little tiny little bites that Bill Jack's makes. Buy the big Bill Jack bag. Cut those pieces in 4 to 6 pieces, and you're going to have triple the amount of treats you would have had in a little Jack bag. It's a marketing tool, so you'll buy those little tiny bites. And Bill Jacks are soft. You can cut them apart really easy. Give your kids a job. Sit them down at the table and give them a knife, not a sharp one depending on the age, and have them cut them into 4 pieces or 6 pieces. I've even had people go down as low as 8 pieces. So it's not the size of the treat you give the dog, it's the smell and the taste. And Bill Jacks are right there 100% on smell and taste. I'm not a big treat fan, so we start these guys out on carrots when they're here at about 6 weeks old when they come in. They are going to get liver off and on. I buy liver by the 10-pound box. We cut it up in small pieces and give them little bites of raw liver. They love it. It's good for them. Carrots we do usually once a day after their vitamin. We'll give them their carrots. So they do learn to love carrots. They have never had a treat in my house. It's only carrots. You can feed carrots, green beans, pieces of apple. All of those things are usually around everybody's house, and it's an inexpensive treat. But don't feed Sugar Crisp, Honey Crisp. Those are expensive. So please remember, crate. Don't rush home at lunch. Don't hire a neighbor to come in 3 times a day to let your dog out. You've got to let this dog learn your family's schedule. Don't change your schedule to match the dog. Make the dog change its lifestyle to yours. Totally works. I have nurses that work 12-hour shifts. Their dog is home all day, but they bought a big cage. The dog plays in it. Give them something new each day when you leave. Start a toy box. I know everybody's got tons of toys probably already waiting on their puppy to come home. Don't give it lots of toys. Give it 1 toy a day. Give it a bone, a couple times a week. And next week, we are now stocking a freezer full of raw bones for people. So we have rib bones available here. I will include them with the videos next week and let you see them. And you're welcome to buy bones when you're here. If you want to take them home, bring a cooler with you. They are froze rock solid while they're here. It just depends on your distance home. And you can refreeze them, throw them back in the freezer when you get home. But we do a ton of bones here with our dogs. It's great for their teeth. It helps them cut their baby teeth. Rib bones are good for all of their front teeth because they pull the tendons off. They chew with their side teeth. Shank bones, which are the round bones, I don't carry those. You can usually get those at a local butcher, and you want to get them small enough their tongue can reach the center from both ends. They will grind their back teeth on those round shank bones or leg bones. But rib bones really incorporate all the front teeth, and they chew them on their side teeth. And once they're older, they'll learn to eat the whole bone. But as a puppy, they'll pull all the ligaments off and chew a little bit around the edges and eat it. But it's raw. It's not cooked. It's not steamed. It's raw. Don't feed cooked bones whatsoever. You're going to be killing them with kindness because that bone has had the chemistry change from the fat, and you'll actually have run a chance of giving them pancreatitis. Let's see. Spay date on these guys is 3/21/24, and they can start going home on April the 6th. So please write that down on your calendars. Spay neuter date is on 3/31. Go home date starts on 4/6. So if you're planning on picking up with me, please call and go ahead and book your dates in so that you can get the dates you want. Because I know weekdays are always the best to pick up. Weekends fill up super fast, and I don't take very many people on a weekend. Just depends on how long people are going to stay. So let's go ahead and... the other thing is they're going to get wormed tomorrow, and they're also going to get their first Neopar shot this week, which is just their 4-week puppy shot. So that's going on this week. And all right, let's do collars. Since they're sound asleep, I guess we could have done it anyway. So this is a male, and he is 97.87. So we're going to give him a neon green. And he will wear this till the day he goes home. And he'll go home with the neon green collar unless you want to switch to a different color when you're here, which a lot of people do because I do put a clean collar on them before they go home. They're going to scratch at these. They may shake their head to try and figure out what they can get off of them. And you're quieter than crickets were. Yeah, you're quieter. Let's see, 97.88, and this is the female. Let's give you the yellow. It will show up really good. I think I need to make it smaller. Will this come off your head? No, I think you're okay. I don't like them too big because they'll actually get their little foot up and get their leg caught in here. Or one of the other puppies will pull their collar off. I'm going to go just a little smaller. I think it would be a lot better if we go just, of course, can't get the gripper to let go. I'm going to make these just a little bit smaller. And these collars expand a lot, so they're going to fit for a long time when you go home. People call me and ask me what size collar they take. I don't know. Mine are adjustable. So if you are wanting a new collar when you come, you can choose from all of my colors that I have. I don't mind at all. And that way you don't have to worry about buying a collar right off the bat. These do have a hook on them. They're not going to know how to lead when they go home. That's something that you shouldn't start like the day you go home. Give them a little bit to get used to you before you put a collar on them because they're not going to lead well until they learn their name. All right, so this is the Sable Merle male. And you are microchip number 9786. So let's put a blue one. I love this turquoise blue. Oh, too big. You got a littler neck. Yeah, you got a littler neck. Let me scrunch this down. Oh, now I got it too tight. Okay, we're in between. Let me go just a smidgen back. Come here, Munchkin. Okay, let me get it in there. Okay, let me see. Are you okay? Nope, you're too tight. All right, maybe I should have left well enough alone when I started. All right, let's try that. I don't want it too tight. No, this is perfect. Perfect. All right. There is the Merle with his turquoise collar. And you, my friend, get the neon orange. And it's too big. I'm only going to go a tiny bit smaller. All right, let's see what that does. That'll show up really good on you. Yep, there we go. All right, so everybody's got their collars on. So now when we do videos, hopefully we'll have some more 70-degree days. He says, what did you put on me? He says, what is this? You don't like that? What do you think? I've seen them fall over, lay still, play dead. This one's like, can you stand up? Stand up and see what you're going to do. Nothing. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed their video. Whoop. You're trying to sneak in there and go to sleep, aren't you? They're all doing super good. They really are. And this is Sleeping Beauty down here on the board. This one can't figure out what's on his neck. So anyway, there's the herd. They're doing great. So I hope you... He keeps turning his head. I hope you guys have enjoyed their video. Should start getting fun next week. Yes, you guys should own these blue eyes. Oh my goodness sake. All right, have a good one. I guess that's good. We put blue on you to match your blue eyes. That looks pretty loose, but it's not. Have a good week, a safe one and a blessed one. And call me with questions, as always. Call me if you know when you want to book in your puppy, and I'll put you on the calendar. Talk to you later. Have a good one.